Reza's making dinner. Head home to your apartment in the Sonnenschein Plaza Terraces. Where is that exactly? I do remember ending up at Sonnenschein at some point. I think it's all the way at the end and then we go up the stairs. I'm trying to get familiar with the place here at least. Bingo ad.
Before the soda wars, there were a lot more soft drink flavours. I wouldn't know. I grew up with bingo. I'm a bing girl. Bing girl? Whatever.
Your choice, your dream. Bingo dreams. That's like the Coca-Cola of soda here, I guess. So I think we have to walk all the way through the Chinese market and then go up the stairs. Then we'll end up at Sonnenschein. There's a lot of German words used actually, which is pretty funny. Like even, I mean, she said that Zoe's Argentinian, so you don't expect her to use German words, but then she was like "Entspann" to Nella, and Nella was like, and they know what they're talking about. Entspann is like relax.
There are so many dream junkies around.
Is it similar to the Dutch words?
Bringing sunshine into your life.
Right, where's mine? Is it in here? Plaza Terraces. There we go.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in Propass.
Let's go inside and go home. Oh, Reza, I've been waiting for you all day. Cook me some nice dinner. A steak. Arr, I want a steak.
Hey,
Ooh, smells good. What are you making?
risotto. Come over here.
Alright.
Nice to see you too. I needed that.
Why? What's going on?
We had a real scare at the campaign office.
What happened?
Baruti got
Wonkers.
pushed around by Mr. London's goons and London himself.
Jesus, is he okay?
He's fine. He's probably fine.
How about you? Are you okay?
I'm okay. They didn't touch me.
But you got involved.
I had to. I couldn't just let them do that to Baruti.
I really wish you'd stayed out of it. You don't know what those people are capable of.
They're just cowards.
Cowards with the might of the syndicate behind them.
Still just cowards. Look, I'll be okay. They wanted to scare Baruti. Nothing's gonna happen. They're not gonna come after me. How was your day?
Not as interesting as yours. I published that bingo piece. Now I'm following up the leads on the clampdown.
It's getting ridiculous out there. Everyone's on edge.
I know the campaign work is important to you, but you need to be careful about getting involved in local affairs. Even Sully doesn't want us to write too much about what's happening here in Propast.
If you stop reporting things because you're afraid of what will happen, you're censoring yourself.
We need to pick our battles. Like that Mr. London business. He shakes businesses down, runs the local black market. Bad, sure, but not corporate level bad. Or Kaiser Constantine bad.
I guess.
I'm not happy about it either, but sometimes you need to let the small fish go in order to catch the bigger fish.
I get that. Maybe I'm an idealist.
We both are. But I'm also a realist. And I really wish you'd drop the campaign work. Hey, come over here and taste this.
I don't like his tone. It's not the first time we've had this argument, and I'm tired. I want to have a quiet evening. I should just let it go.
Probably.
I don't like his tone, and it's not the first time we've had this argument. Sometimes Reza can be so controlling. I don't like it.
I don't like to make a big deal
I
about
don't
things
like
though.
his tone.
Ignoring Reza will affect your relationship. Uh-oh.
How was it?
It's good. Really good. I can't wait to eat. I'll pay you back afterwards.
For what?
Cooking the best dinners, being the best boyfriend, knowing how to make me feel better.
Do we have to wait until after dinner?
Won't the risotto be ruined?
Is that important?
Not in the slightest.
Uh-oh. What's that, a camera? Interlude, another place and another time in a house between. The hell, are we the baby? Oh my god, this is so creepy.
What's Saga up to, Magnus?
Sleeping, playing, plotting our downfall. I don't know, she's in a crib and she's been suspiciously quiet.
Good. That's good.
And you're not listening to a word I'm saying. How's the story coming?
Don't ask.
Alright.
Bingo.
So when can I read it?
Don't ask.
Alright then.
Something's calling us. Of course, as a baby, we immediately go after it. Oh my god. Let's put our fingers in the electrical socket. That's what my parents always told me not to do. Papa!
Hey, is there anything you want me to bring back this time?
Do we have to talk about that right now?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
I don't like it when you leave.
I worry when you leave.
I thought the whole point of building this house was so that we wouldn't have to worry so much anymore.
I always worry.
They don't even notice me?
Hey, what are you doing
Oh,
out
he
of your
does.
crib? How did you pull that off? Let's get you back safe and sound.
I have a feeling we're not supposed to. Okay.
You're starting to sound like a real...
We gotta sneak past them.
Recently renovated, low interest rates, unbound from state.
Oh, we can sprint as well as a baby. Look at the flappy hands.
Sexy, but not always so wrong.
Just focus on the stew, dear.
You better let me read what you've written afterwards.
Not a chance now.
Let's walk around. Sneaky, sneaky.
Are you out again? You're a clever one, you are.
Damn
now
it.
be a good girl and stay put.
No, don't put me back. Run, baby. No. Okay, I think I know how to. So excited. Oh my god. Oops.
Hey, Saga. Are you up and about? Does Papa know you're here? I don't think Papa knows.
Papa
Don't
knows
worry.
nothing.
It'll be our little secret.
Alright, you go be a... Oh my god. She has green skin too. What the hell? Mama. Alright, I'm just gonna play in this room, okay, mommy? Can't reach it. Need something. Something that'll boost us. Oh god, this little kid. I don't know why, but when he like runs like this and makes the noises that he makes.
Hey baby, Mama's working. Give me a minute.
Mama.
1 second, Saga. I'm just finishing this one sentence. Almost. There.
Come on, mommy.
Right. What do you want?
I want you to open the door.
The door? You want me to open the door for you? I can do that. There you go.
Thank you,
Now,
mommy.
Don't go into the fireplace again and get ashes all over the place, okay? Where was I?
Oh my god. The haircut is really boy-like, but... God, do we trust the light? Yes, run towards the light. Pick up the fairy dust.
You're growing so fast, little one. Soon you will talk and remember and see with other eyes. Eyes that can no longer see me. There's so much of me in you, sister-daughter. I know you cannot understand me now, but I want you to know that I will watch you and protect you. Over time, our link will weaken, and you will be blind to me. But I will still be right here. Tomorrow, in 10 years, for as long as you live. And at the end, my sister, my daughter, we will reunite. The circle will be complete. The worlds rejoined, balance restored. The stories we will tell each other. I'll see you soon, my little Saga. May the balance be with you always.
Who are you talking to, Saga? What's all the babbling about?
Is she in there? How in the stars did she get out?
Magic, honey. It sounded like she was talking to someone.
Hey, how did you get out, baby girl? Did you sprout wings and fly?
There's someone else in the house, Magnus. I can feel it.
I don't feel anything. Don't worry, Etta. No one but us could ever get inside. It's impossible.
I hope you're right.
That blue hair. Is it blue or green? I don't know. It's so majestic. Her eyes too.
I could have sworn there was somebody. Oh, Papa's not the only one making stew.
Oopsie. I made a doo-doo. That smile. Alright, well this was Book 1, Dreamfall Chapters, Reborn. The actions and decisions you have made in Book 1 have already changed the course of your journey in important ways. These decisions will be remembered and they will decide how your journey continues in Book 2. This is a summary of a few choices you have made and the consequences they may have in the future. Zoe Maya Castillo. I choose to start down a new path and find a job unrelated to my studies. Your choice has already changed the course of your life and it will continue to do so. 82.8% make this choice. Kian Alvane. I could not leave unstunned to a fate worse than death. I hastened his journey to the first mountain. May the goddess have mercy on his soul and on mine. He will not be forgotten. You will face the consequences of your actions soon. Oh, this will not be forgotten. Oh crap, 83.1% made the similar choice. It seems like I'm making kind of the same choices as other people. Kian Alvane, despite his crimes against own people, I chose to spare the warden's life. His punishment will come soon enough at the hand of others. This choice will decide the fate of someone you have yet to meet, and it will affect future relationships. They kind of mention it spoilers. I mean, I kind of understand that they really want to have the choices that you make in this game to have a real impact later on in the game, because in some games, even in The Walking Dead and such, even though it really is, you think that you have a lot of choice, in the end it all comes out very linear. So they immediately, I feel like that line that they really want to point out that the choice that you make right now will affect something later on, and they try to, it's not necessarily a spoiler, but it just kind of show you in what particular or at what moment that choice will have its impact. But 93.7% made the same choice. I mean, I didn't see a real point in killing the warden. He was he was basically following orders. There's not much we can do about that. He let us go through, so he helped us either way, so no point killing him. And for Zoe again, until I recall what happened to me before the coma, I won't be able to move on. It won't be easy, but I will work hard to remember. Your decision will soon have consequences. That might even be like book 2 or something. 91.8% made this choice. I mean, the vagabond was really clear about having he emphasized remembering so much, so I did the same thing, which is why I chose that. And Reza needs to be more adventurous with his diet, so I bought him pork sausages. Hopefully this will be the first step on an exciting culinary adventure. This culinary choice will have unexpected and possibly far-reaching consequences? What? 47.7% made this choice. That's interesting. This culinary choice will have unexpected and possibly far-reaching. Like, if we're gonna end up having an argument someday, he's gonna hold that against us. Like, remember the one day you brought me sausages? I didn't even ask for that. I told you something non-exotic and you brought me sausages. And then he's gonna be really upset about that. That's probably what's gonna happen. I don't know. But it says unexpected and far-reaching. Queenie asked me what I'm looking for. I told her I'm looking for my memories. That's what's most important to me. This decision will shape your heart and soul in unexpected ways. 60.9% made this choice. I kind of felt that our memories relate to us remembering, so once again I emphasized that a lot, like the vagabond did, so that's why I made that choice. I couldn't let that coward Mr. London beat up Baruti. I had to speak up, even if it put me on London's radar. This decision will come back to haunt you very soon. Oh, that's not very good, but at least I'm not in the... there's 93.1% of the other people that are going to be in the same haunting position as I am very soon. When I saw Nella with her friend outside the collective, I decided to stop and listen instead of interrupting. This choice will affect your relationship with Nella. That might have been a bad decision after all. I kind of regret just listening in, because then it kind of, especially afterwards, she was pretty pissed and it made her feel like we were stalking her or something, which I really don't want her to think, but that's kind of how it came across if we listen, from a distance instead of interrupting. Because if you don't know what you're walking into, you're just like, hey Nella, there you are, I'm looking for you, and then they're gonna stop the conversation immediately. But if you kind of sneak up and then start to listen, like, oh, there's Nella, but then you're like, what are they talking about? And then you don't make your presence known, and especially if it's sensitive information which they were talking about as well, then it can really bite you in the ass. But it seems like that's gonna affect our relationship with Nella in the future, but for now I don't really mind that much. I wasn't too happy with how Reza spoke to me, but I let it go. I was too tired to fight. I just wanted to have a quiet evening at home. This choice will affect your relationship with your boyfriend. 86.8% made this choice. I mean, it was a long day, especially after a long day like that. You don't want to come back home, he made dinner, and then you want to end up fighting. That's not how you want the day to end. So I'd rather make my peace with and just kind of overlook that tone for at least today. We'll see how that affects our relationship though. But yeah, this is the end of book 1. I'm really enjoying it a lot. There seems to be a lot of depth in all of the story and just the journey in general. So there's actually going to be 5 books, so this is the first out of 5, and I'm definitely going to be playing all 5 of them, that's for sure. I don't know when they're going to be coming out. It's kind of like similar to stuff like The Walking Dead and other episodic games, I'm assuming. So hopefully like maybe once a month, once every 2 months is something that is probably not too unexpected. There's 4 more to come, so maybe they want to finish it in about a year, so once every... I'm expecting it at least 1 month at the shortest, 3 months at the latest for each book, but I don't know for sure. There has nothing been announced yet, but I'm enjoying this so much, so I hope you're enjoying it as well. And yeah, I just want to thank you all so very much for watching, and to please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy it. And yeah, definitely more to come whenever it comes out, and until then I'll be playing different games as well, so look forward to that. Peace.